Okay. Hey guys, today we're going to do section 4.3, writing equations in point-slope form. It's going to be a lot of what we've seen before. So we're going to start out with point-slope form. That's going to be new, but then after that, it's just going to be basically rearranging point-slope form into things that we have seen before. Point-slope form, okay, is used when we're given a point on a line and the slope of the line. So again, of course, our slope, okay, that's going to be m. Okay, the point that we're given, okay, that's going to be x1 and y1. Right, so that's what when we do this equation, the point that you're given, that's what's going to go in for the y1 and the x1 in the equation. So let's jump right into examples. Down here we got an equation of a line in point-slope form for the line that passes through the point 3, -2, and with a slope of 1/4. We're not going to worry about graphing today, so don't worry about anything that says graphing. So we start out with the equation y minus y1 equals mx minus x1. Okay. Our point over here, that's given. This is going to be the x1. This is going to be the y1. And of course, we got our slope over here. So we just plug those in. We get y minus -2 equals 1/4, because that's the slope, x minus, and then our x1 is 3. Okay. Now, if the end result, if they're asking you for point-slope form in the end result like they are here, you don't have to distribute. You don't have to do anything. The only thing I ask is that if you have a minus minus like we do here, we change that to a plus. So then this would be my answer. That's all I have to do is just plug it in, and I have y plus 2 equals 1/4, parentheses x minus 3. That's point-slope form. That's all you have to do. Okay. The other thing you're going to be asked to do today is you're going to be given an equation in point-slope form, and you're going to ask to rearrange it into the forms that we've dealt with before. In this case, standard form. Reminding you that standard form is ax plus by equals c with no fractions, and x term must be positive at the end. Okay. So, thinking of how I would get this to standard form, start by distributing. So I get y minus 1 equals -2/3 x. This next part you can do with the calculator, but -2/3 times -5 is going to be positive 10/3. Okay. Now, this is just me, but I know that I can't have fractions anyways, and I don't like fractions working in them, so I'm going to get rid of these fractions as soon as possible. Okay. Reminding you that to get rid of fractions, the easiest way to do that is to go ahead and multiply the entire equation through by whatever the denominator of the fraction is. In this case, 3. Also, the 3 has to be multiplied to every single term in the equation. So 3 times y is 3y. 3 times -1 is -3. 3 times -2/3 x is going to be -2x. And 3 times 10/3 is going to be 10. Now, I need to get x and y on the same side and the constant terms to the other side. So start by adding 2x, adding 2x. So I get 2x plus 3y minus 3 equals 10. And then got to move this constant term to the other side. So I get 2x plus 3y equals 13. And that is standard form because the x term is positive, there are no fractions, and we are ax plus by equals c. And of course, if we go into standard form, we're also going to go to slope-intercept form, reminding you that slope-intercept form is y equals mx plus b. Okay? In other words, in this case, we're going to just try to get y alone. Okay, this is going to be the way that is easiest to graph point-slope form. So go ahead and distribute. So we get y plus 3 equals 3 over 2x plus 3 over 2. Okay, now in slope-intercept form, fractions are not a problem, so I don't have to get rid of them. I could if I wanted to, but I don't have to. The only thing I have to do is get y alone. In this case, the easiest way to do that is just subtract 3 from both sides. So I get y equals 3 over 2x. 3 over 2 minus 3, this thing would actually become minus 6 halves. So you're actually just going to get a -3 over 2 there. Okay? And that is slope-intercept form. Okay. So that's pretty simple there, going to slope-intercept. And then there's your homework. So today, point-slope form, writing the equation. Remember, you don't have to distribute in that. Then going to standard form and going to slope-intercept form.